And we're live. What's up, Danny Boy?
And I'm alive.
Dan is technically alive. The best type of
Technically.
alive.
Yes.
What's up, everyone? It is only a few days till Christmas. Just want to remind
You have
everyone.
Christmas lights in the background.
I do. Tis the season.
Look at you.
Tis the
It's all
sneezing.
festive.
There's even, if you look closely, there are candy canes, and there's like a wintry wonderland thing. Yeah.
Very nice.
We don't mess around.
Maybe next year I'll do that.
Come on, Dan, get with it.
Hey, I just got background lights this year, 2023.
See, okay, there we go.
Whoa, that's too much.
Pan. No, the other way.
That's way too much.
There we go. So we got down. Okay. So you got the little Christmas thing here.
I see
Nick
it.
Brim's cup has candy canes in it. I
Mm-hmm.
thought I did something else holiday. I think I have a little.
Is that a floppy disk?
There is a floppy disk. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that has the entire episode 1 of AWP on it. Oh, there's my little Christmas tree wannabe thing.
The entire episode 1 and plans to go to the moon.
Yes, moon plans. Oh, there we go.
Because that's what I hear.
That, I mean,
you know, there was enough computing power to go to the moon. That's in your pocket.
Yeah.
20 times over now.
I always hear that, but like, how come we're not back on the moon? I want some moon rocks. Listen, at some point, Atomic Finishes is gonna run out of that moon dust that has actual moon dust in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, I got that.
Yes.
That pigment. It's really nice, like silvery gray. And just knowing that there is something.
They sent me a bunch of that stuff, and I misplaced it.
What about Mr. Placed it? Did you just assume it's gender?
Yeah, I did. It's a female thing. Because females lose things. I don't know.
Wow! Wow!
I know. I'm gonna upset Emma here.
Damn. Are ones of female listeners?
No, they sent me a bunch of their pigments, and I.
Yep.
I don't know where it went.
I'm
a terrible influencer.
Listen, that one tickled me a lot. I like it. They sent on like the little magnetic, gorilla, whatever. Ape.
Yes.
Space ape tray thing.
There's a nice shelf.
It's actually stuck to the back, like in my lev rack. It's stuck to the back of it, so I can see it. It's a nice display. What's up, everyone? Oh, Nip Brig is here. I feel really bad for our listeners. I did not get a chance to pre-listen to the Joinery podcast, so fortunately we're not going to save any time for anyone.
We could probably just, I mean, it's the same thing every week.
We can skim it.
Yeah.
I got to listen to see what kind of.
I haven't gotten any feedback on that new segment.
Not yet, because I don't think it's been out long enough.
I thought it was a brilliant segment, really. I mean,
thank you. I mean, I value our listeners' time, and I want to make sure that now they got an hour back.
If we valued their time that much, would we even do this?
So, we have any questions this week?
We got one written in question, actually.
We did.
I flagged it.
You did flag it. It was from someone we know.
Nick something.
Nick C.
There's too many Nicks, so Nick C doesn't.
I think Nick C is the one that cut the...
Was he a rapper? Nick C Hustle?
No. Remember the blow out your F hole? Don't blow out your F hole?
He's an OG.
That may have been that Nick C. I might be completely wrong, but I still have that thing. It's still stuck on my lev rack. Just to remember.
Oh, see, there you go. Nick summed it up for us. Boom. Nick Brim. Nick B. Well.
Moving to Chicago and work in a radio station. Luke worked at a regular radio station?
I could see that.
I can't because he had a lot of trouble with his microphone when he was on our show. See, Ben still does it. Ben is actually still in the audio industry. At least last time I talked to the guy. It's been a fortnight. Not the game.
Oh, so Luke used to work at like what is the name of that crazy bar? It's a movie that came out in the
Roadhouse.
No, early 2000s where the girls dance.
Coyote Ugly.
Coyote Ugly.
Yeah. Wait, yes. he worked there?
Well, he used to pour shots in people's mouths on top of a bar. I mean, that's Coyote Ugly-ish.
I mean, that is something, Dan. Sure is. Also, Nick, how do you know this?
Wouldn't that be? No, never mind. That's just too much. I won't say it.
I think Nick's one of their top tier patrons. That's why he's cheating on us.
I think so.
Yeah. I think they only have
Nick
one
listens
tier.
to all those podcasts.
Yeah, they only have one tier, so technically he's a top tier and a bottom tier. No.
Absolutely not. Just make sure you work your way backwards.
Yeah. It's all great. Listen to all of it. I also apologize in advance. I tend to apparently offend random people sometimes. I'll say something.
Not since episode 30.
I don't know.
Whenever you got fired.
When Keith got fired?
Whenever Keith got fired, yeah. Keith Kapar.
164. When is that? When is 164? That's
18 from here.
You're right. That's 18 weeks ago. So
19 because we took Thanksgiving off. So
we did. Which
Math.
Are we taking Christmas off?
What day of the week does that fall on? Monday?
It falls on a Sunday. It's Christmas
Monday.
Day.
No, Christmas Day falls on a Monday.
Monday. Okay. Let's
ask me how I know.
How do you know, Dan?
Because my birthday's on Monday, this coming Monday.
Wow. Little baby Jesus. Dan Jesus.
If my birthday's on Monday, Christmas Day is on Monday. That's the way it always is. That is also math.
So I think the week of Christmas, like leading up to Christmas, I will be.
It's up to you. I could do either way.
Well, I'll be somewhere where I can't live stream.
Okay, that's fine. We'll take it off. Yeah. Holidays.
So we'll take off that week, but I'll be back the week after that. We can go all in. And,
but we do have to do the patron call this coming Sunday, right?
This Sunday we're going to be doing a patron call. We'll send out the info. Actually, we probably should have sent that out already.
Yeah, we probably should have done that.
We probably should. If you're a patron, we're doing a call 6 p.m. Eastern. Adjust accordingly. Yeah, I know, but I can't really live stream with the whole setup and, you know.
Don't take this from him. He wants to take the week off.
There'll be little kids running around and all that stuff. Plus, I'm going to want to turn off my brain while I'm on vacation.
You're going to be in Florida, huh?
Yeah. Florida.
I assume that the palm tree means Florida.
It means Florida, yes. The home of GTA 6.
Not until 2025, bastards.
And it's also...
I might not be alive by then.
There is a good chance...
There's a good chance I'll kill over from a heart attack before then.
You're not allowed to. Also, I'm gonna sit down. I was all like gung ho. I'm gonna stand, but no, I was on a bike earlier and now my legs hurt. That's what happens when you're fat. Come on, let's go.
Don't I know it?
Come on, let's go.
Is that a hand crank?
No, it's a.
Oh, you're wearing festive pajama pants too.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Adorable.
Pajama pants. I'm wearing a festive shirt. You know, I got all the festivities.
I thought you hated that shirt.
I will wear the heck out of this thing in the house.
In the privacy of your own home.
Yeah. You know it's crazy. The camera's actually picking this up. I am starting to get a silver streak of hair. Either that or like 4 or 5 really distinguished ones. But like I kind of want to get one of those like lightning stripe, like just one spot that's like gray. Like you've seen some stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It screams of experience.
No, Florida doesn't have high-speed internet. They don't have a lot of things.
High-speed something. High-speed cars, chases.
High-speed speed.
They have great speed. No, the call is going to be for all tiers of the patrons.
All patrons.
All patrons. We are probably going to do a top tier hangout as well at some point. But yeah.
High speed math, yes. All the things. High speed. High speed alligators.
Surprisingly, as much or as busy as I've been, Nick, I haven't been like as stressed. I've just been busy. I think because I'm constantly doing stuff, it's felt less stressful. It's been more just like I'm good. I'm doing it.
I'm crazy stressed, and I begged Nick Brim and Braden from Little Bug Woodworking to come help me out this weekend. I had to bribe
right.
them with
They're coming this weekend.
treats and back rubs.
Some Zimas for afterwards, right?
Yes, of
Good
course.
stuff.
Zimas with a little bit of Kool-Aid in them. You know, to flavor them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Jake?
Jake Miller, what's up, bud? Lars is here.
Shall I read the one question that we got?
Yeah, Nick is in a chat. Read it. Oh, Nick, actually,
Nick C. Hustle?
Yeah, Nick, can you confirm, were you the one that sent us the blew out your F-hole thing? Are you
F-hole Nick?
Are you F-hole Nick? Yes, okay. All right, so it is the right name.
How do you remember that? I can't remember.
Because he's an OG. I was like, wait, no, like, Nick C. Nick, he's one of the few patrons that actually has my number. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, we've texted about stuff and junk.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have Pete's number? That must be nice.
It's nothing serious.
I don't even have his number.
We're still seeing other makers.
All right, Nick writes in, I'm getting Dan's laser. Well, that's news to me. Hopefully.
Same model?
It's not mine. Same model, I presume. Yeah. And of course, you bought it through my affiliate link in the link in my bio, right? I don't know if I get anything for that, honestly.
They pay extra.
Any recommendations for a station or workbench? It will be used under a covered porch.
Covered. Oh, okay. Well, actually, not the worst place to run it.
Yeah, it's open air.
If you're screened in and
you
stuff.
Have to vent it in.
I will.
And has anyone tried the laser-ready sheets of wood from Maker's Workshop? The gingerbread castle lady.
Gingerbread castle lady. Oh.
Brooke and Michael.
Yeah, I've used them. They're great. I mean, it's surface lumber. It's flat surface lumber. It lasers nice because it's.
Is it hardwood solid lumber?
So it's hardwood. So it's not like it's basically.
It's not plywood.
1/8 inch to 1/4 inch veneer. It's actual wood. They basically resaw all the sheets that they have, or all the trees that they have.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but they're making.
I should do that with some of my offcuts. Again, that's stuff that I burn. I never would have thought of like selling those as laser ready hardwood.
Yeah. Now, granted, so they bandsaw it fairly flat, and then they run it on a CNC to flatten it. It's a lot of work, but hey, you get good results. I mean, here's the thing: hardwood and softwood, like actual wood, not plywood, burns so nice on a laser. It cuts like butter compared to plywood because it's all the glue layers that really F it up.
Right. It's not undulating grains or mixed matched grain patterns.
Yeah, it's all that end grain glue that's in there.
Whatever. My brain is not working.
Undulating grains. I like that.
It's my other woodworking account on IG.
Undulating.
Undulating grains.
Jesus.
No, plywood. It's grain going this way and then grain going that way and then grain.
Well, if you get decent enough plywood, because have you ever bought a sheet and you pick it up and it just goes yeah, you're like, this is literally the same direction.
That's not gonna work.
One direction. What's Sunday?
Worst plywood band ever. Or group? Not really a band.
All right, so Sunday is the 10th, 6 p.m. One night only. You'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only use the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And we're making it 6 to 7. Hopefully it won't run into 3 hours again.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. We'll do that, and then and
are you making the post right now?
I'm making it, yeah. And I am not gonna record it because things will be said.
I'll record it on my end, suckers.
Do you really want proof?
No, I don't. Hey, did I ever show you this? This was my first hat.
Oh yeah.
I burnt the crap out of it.
Oh, it's so shiny. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's burnt.
So you burned it with
it's
the press,
stuck on there,
right?
Though. Yeah, I left the press on too long.
Well, that's depressing.
There's no directions with the press or with the leather patches. I mean,
maybe you shouldn't have bought them on
Chinese
Temu.
knockoffs. So it's like a crapshoot, you know.
Well, you know what they say. At the end of the day,
they send them to you and they're like, "Good luck."
It's almost tomorrow. Sunday. One night only. Where's the last live stream thing? I'm gonna steal the font from that or text. I'm excited for this weekend. I thank you for reminding me because I've just been all over the place and forgot.
Yeah. I don't want to let our patrons down.
No,
I've been
no.
really busy too. I'm like exhausted. I wanted to drink a cup of coffee before I came on here, but like I don't want to stay up any later.
Yeah, it's
I gotta make 9 of those slide tables by Christmas.
Wait, they went up? You got more? Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah. I shipped out one yesterday. I finished one today. I'm gonna ship it out tomorrow. I got one gluing up right now. And I need to glue up some more panels for him.
What if you by the way, the call is going to be open to all paid patrons because there is a free tier as well. So it's all paid patrons. What if you had Nick or Braden glue some stuff up ahead of time, or do you have like a select stock you're looking to choose?
I have select stock.
Select stocks by Daniel Dunlap.
Mm-hmm. You know, at this point, I think it's more about like having company, having somebody over to keep me motivated.
100%.
Energized. You know what I mean? Like
I 100%.
I get way more energized when somebody is over to the shop.
It's body doubling. You ever heard that concept?
Yeah. Sure.
So body doubling.
I think I watched a movie about that once.
It's essentially you work harder when someone is next to you, when you got a buddy. They don't even have to be working on the same thing. It's just somebody being there.
They don't even have to work. I just want somebody around.
It's like lonely. Your body feels like it needs to be more accountable for its work, and then you get more energy and you actually get more done. It's pretty good stuff.
I'm so lonely. Yeah.
10 p.m. EST. Cool. All right, guys. Patron link is live, so you'll be able to join this Sunday. Cool. Sweet. I'm excited. Yes, more. Oh my god. How do you have 7 client projects before Christmas? That's so much work.
I hope they're small.
I really hope they're small too. But like, knowing Jake, they're not. It's a beam or like
cutting
a whole kitchen.
Yeah, I know. No, he doesn't do anything small.
No, Jake goes big. But good for him. Dude, keep killing it. I am done for the year with anything that is like client work. The only thing I still have to do is and it's not like a by Christmas or by end of the year. It's just I need to start delivering those ice climbing tools by the end of the year. So we're gonna start. I already started sorting them. I have to like pre-drill one of the holes on the topmost part of it, because when you crank it down, it's so close to the edge of the plywood that the wedge head of the screw would actually cause the top layer of plywood to kick up, would damage it. So I do a little countersink on it and then start assembly. And then Jake is coming on Sunday, and we're hopefully gonna route and sand a bunch of them. And if all goes well, I'll have first pairs getting delivered before New Year's. Any last minute shop upgrades before the end of the year? For me, that's actually a good question for the pod. Like, what do we have left for the question. Nick, we're gonna throw that into the questions as well.
Another Nick question.
Oh, by the way, I'm totally getting distracted.
3 beam installs. You nailed it.
Oh, 3 beam. Come on, man. That's a lot. But if you guys have any like maker community news or stuff from certain brands, like new stuff came out, whatever, please let us know in the chat, because we're doing this like this week in maker news, or basically in our community, woodworking, 3D printing, CNC lasering, community itself. So if you guys have something you want us to talk about or just bring up on a pod, please tell us now. And going forward, if you guys have some stuff that you want us to bring up during the show, the pre-show is going to be where you can tell us. Also, hi Keith. I know you're watching, but you're too busy to type because you're probably trying to keep Jerry off of the piece that you're working on. He said he'd be watching, but He can't chat.
Oh, so nice.
He's a good kid, that kid. He was here earlier stealing my plywood.
You had Keith and Justin over to your shop yesterday.
Yes,
What was
and I
going on
like
there?
dropped the
Party?
ball completely on yeah, it's just a question from Nick. I just throw it in the chat. Dropped the ball completely because we were just so like engrossed in conversation. And his kid is so freaking cute. Oh my god,
Justin's?
that kid is adorable. He's really cute. Yeah, he was. He picked up the dick butt that I cut, the laser cut, and he was like chewing on it. I'm like, no, please don't.
Don't chew on that.
Justin's like, I don't care, whatever. I'm like, no, it's plywood. Besides the other thing. But no, that was great. Basically, it was see, this is actually a perfect lesson of knowing what your time is worth, and if it's, even though you can do it, is it worth for you to do? Oftentimes we'll be like, I actually want to talk about this on a pod too, but like we'll say, oh, I can make that. Why would I buy it from someone? Well, Keith doesn't have time to make cutting boards. Justin happens to be set up and make gorgeous cutting boards. So he ended up buying 2 really nice end grain black walnut cutting boards from him. And he had like the beefy feet that he makes. Oh, dude, those things are
Brass feet?
Oh my god, dude. They're like the 1.25 1.5 inches. They looked so beefy. So he says he actually like he got inspired by anti-vibration feet from like what are the record players? You know, those big round feet. They always have like kind of a rubberized foam foot. So that's
Do they? I have no idea when it comes to record players.
Don't you remember?
I don't know.
We played ABBA for like 2 days in the Airbnb.
I didn't take a close look at the record player.
Coward. But
as a matter of fact, I don't think that I got up and put a record on the record player at all.
Oh,
I think somebody else.
I did. I was all about that.
Makers for St. Jude would be a good in maker news. They just gave away 25. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good, Nick. Thank you. We don't have to talk about Lee. Nobody cares about Lee.
Did he actually win tickets?
Yeah, he won another ticket.
What the French toast?
Yeah, he won a ticket from Sawdust Talk, I think.
Which means
or from Makers from St. Jude that was on Sawdust Talk, I think.
Well, our ticket, if you listen to a very loud person in a community, you would believe that our ticket is already gone and has gone to the tiny but mighty Adam Barnett. It is still up for grabs. He thinks he can win it.
Listen to Adam Barnett.
Unless he listens to every episode and the pre-shows and floods us with all the entries and then gets lucky enough to be chosen, I'll allow it.
Makers for St. Jude gave away the ticket and Lee won it. Okay. I saw that Mike from Makers from St. Jude was on Sawdust Talk, so that's why I was confused.
Also, Braden's probably not listening to this, but I have been enjoying the new format of the Sawdust Talk. I'm using that like app that they're using. I forget what site they're using. It looks really clean and nice, and they're streaming to Instagram instead of fighting with Instagram's delay and everything.
Yeah,
because doing a live.
They've been double streaming.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Multi-streaming.
Double streaming. It's double penetration of a stream.
Double penetration.
Yeah. You never cross streams, but you can do them side by side.
You can double penetrate. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been doing Instagram and YouTube at the same time.
DP live with Sawdust Talk. Actually, we're DP live right now. Daniel and Peter. Yeah. Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna throw that into where's Instagram? There it is.
I should have got Red Bull for tonight.
Oh, someone sent me a message. It's in. Oh, man.
Did they?
It was for something to bring up on the show. They had mentioned that someone someone had a jointer incident. Because sometimes we like to talk about like when people have
somebody
injuries.
Had a jointer.
Like there was finger damage by jointer.
Oh.
Who?
Like recently?
Yeah. Was it?
Okay.
Ooh.
We could talk about how it's National Slime Day.
Slime? Or slang?
Yeah. Slime. SLIME.
Wow. Nickelodeon's still in business?
Yeah.
Double penetrating epoxy. That does hurt. Apparently, so it was from Mike from Huntington Boards. Yeah, right. Yes, I'm like
John.
John from Huntington Boards. I knew that too. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, John. But he said Syracusa or I guess Syracuse Designs. It just auto corrected. Lost a section of his finger. Ooh. Oh no. Oh god.
First time hearing of it.
Man, jointer is one of those things where you're like, this is a jointer. Like, it's still scary.
It can really do some damage to that jointer, especially with the helical head on it. I feel like the helical head will do more damage than straight knives. You know, because it's a bunch of little cuts as opposed to
get a cleaner cut.
You would get a cleaner cut.
Oh, one video that I meant to watch. It's on my save for later. Anival Trades like released a video about basically like just like her whole hand injury and how hard it's been and how it's recovering. It seems like she's getting a little bit of movement back, but like it's still, man, that's hard, especially working a farm, not having your dominant hand. Oof.
Right.
Rough. And did you talk about Jimmy? Like the episode, was it Making It? I forget which one he's on now.
Making It.
Yeah.
He's on the Making It. What do you mean on now? He's been on.
Well, I feel like Jimmy's been on like other.
He's been on a couple, but that's his bread and butter podcast with Dave and Bob. No, I as much as I like Jimmy, I didn't want to like. I don't know, it feels like taking his thunder or something. I don't know.
It was very heartfelt stories.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, maybe we can talk about it now that he talked about it on his podcast.
Yeah. If anyone's confused, Jimmy's father passed recently, and he kind of shares like how he's brought him up and
yeah, it was a great episode. Yeah. I cried a few times.
Dan, did we ever get to meet his dad? Wasn't he at one of the maker camps?
He was at Maker Camp this past year.
Oh, he was this past year. I remember the year before that. I don't know if we
met him
when John was there. Like all of the dresses were there together at some point. That's the time I remember, but I'm not sure if he was actually there. Okay. And then
I don't remember actually meeting him, so
I think that was the year that he was like, "Oh, you're the troublemaker."
Yeah.
He remembered you. Are you reviewing YouTube videos to see what's new?
Yes, I am actually.
You have that like intense. I'm focusing on something look. Let me pull this up real quick too, just to start getting some notes down.
I'm not seeing anything like major news wise.
Keith.
This is just the people that I follow though.
Desk, and he used some guy to laser cut some boxes for him. Real dumb. But I feel like I'm getting free marketing from Keith. I need to beef up my YouTube. Like every other video, he's like, I went down to pizza shop. I got this laser cut, blah, blah, blah. Like, thanks, bud.
I don't see anything. I'll just talk about National Slime Day. Oh, and it's also, incidentally, it's also National Illinois Day. This is straight from the internet, so it's it's true.
It's
also International Civil Aviation Day, National Cotton Candy Day, and National Pearl Harbor Remembrance. Oh shit, that's a big one.
Too soon.
I said I'd never forget.
I learned the other day that Subaru makes a bunch of they make cars, but Subaru also makes like a plane for Japan during World War II. That may or may not have been some of the planes that aggressively landed in Pearl Harbor.
Aggressively landed.
Yeah.
That's an alternative fact.
That's an alternative fact. I keep getting content from this one guy that's like, yeah, this brand that does this thing and then this thing. And then they also like built the Black Hawk helicopter. And it's like, whoa, where did that come from? So you never know what these companies are doing in the skunk
Maker
works.
Collab is up for logo voting.
Yeah, that was in my am I this week in Maker News? Actually, let me start compiling these to get them on there.
Again, I've been absent from social media for the most part.
Well, you've been busy. It's been a lot.
Freaking holidays.
Freaking holidays.
It's both awesome and crappy.
Do you think you'll be able? Subaru's made uncivil aviation. Do you think you're going to be done ahead of the holidays?
Man, I hope so. I hope so.
Because
I really do.
You're saying no to all work.
I've been telling. So I've had a few people reach out, and my lead time on my Etsy store for those tables, at least, it says it could take up to 30 days. So if people reach out, I've been telling them, if you get it in by this week, I should have it done. But anything after that, I can't guarantee.
Right on. Yeah, I mean,
theoretically, I could put one of those together in 3 days, but it's a matter of like finding the time to do it amongst all the other things.
Because you're doing all of it with box joints, right?
I gotta balance everything. Yeah.
Do you have a box joint jig yet?
No, I do it on the CNC, baby.
Oh, you just do little fillets in there, or do you?
Yeah, tiny ones.
It's not the size; it's how you use them, right?
Uh-uh.
And then you just fill the little gaps with a little bit of glue and
use
sawdust?
That dark type bond.
Ooh,
can't even see it.
Good call. Are they all walnut, or you use some other stuff too?
They're about 95% walnut. Occasionally, I'll have somebody ask if they could use like an oak, or I made one out of mahogany.
A spalted poplar, please.
And I did one out of alder.
Oh, that must be nice.
It was nice because the shipping was cheaper because it's light.
The walnut's not even like the bad one, because I feel like oak is a little heavier than walnut.
Yeah, I did one out of white oak, and the shipping sucked. Oof. It was like double the price.
You need to make them like flat pack or something.
Yeah. Kind of hard to do with finger joints. Glue these together yourself. Good luck.
Some assembly required. Or just do a mitered joint with a hinge on it. So when you open it up, like a leg, when you have like a folding table and then the thing drops down.
I think one of the selling points of that table that I make is that it has the finger joint and it has that certain look.
I know what he cares about that. Convenience.
I think it sets me apart.
I think your customers care more about your shipping needs than how nice the table looks.
I don't think they do.
They definitely don't. Flat pack with pocket screws, yeah. No, it needs to be the IKEA, like you insert like the weird screw and then you like turn it quarter turn to like tighten up the joint.
Oh, those dominoes, those
those dominoes are cool.
I can't even remember what they call them, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Where you put it together
breakdown joinery dominoes. They have a name. I can't think of the name.
BDJ dominoes. Breakdown joinery. Just BDJs. Yeah,
BDJs.
I could borrow Keith's Lamello.
I don't think that would be strong enough. I really don't.
So yeah, well, no. Maybe yes. I think it depends. Because here's the thing, Lamello has like a lot of cool joints because there's ones that just like snap into place, and they actually, when you join it, it's pulling, like it's got an extra like 1/8 inch of pull.
So I understand that, but what's how much force can you put on it? You know what I mean? Whereas when I glue them together, finger joints.
Oh no,
it's got all that.
No, finger joints are stronger. I'm not disputing. No, that's not even being disputed. There's no way to make that. I don't think there's a stronger joint than that.
Well, if you watch some people's videos, I think Suman did a video, or was it
Scotty?
Yeah. One of them did a video on the strongness of joints, and they actually come to the conclusion that a mitered spline, a mitered joint with splines is actually stronger. And also, Jason Hibbs did a video the same way, and he came to the same conclusion.
I don't watch his content. He just makes boats.
Yeah, out of troughs or whatever.
Just boats and then he had a land boat.
So I've actually been thinking about maybe just putting them together that way and doing a lot of splines to give the illusion of finger joints. But that would be too much work.
Well,
I think.
would it be like if you had a box joint jig, like one of those? Because how wide is the table usually? What, 18 inches, 14?
13.
Wow,
It's very weird.
surprised. Okay, well, I mean, if it's in a planer, so that's great.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if you got a box joint jig, I feel like you can knock those out pretty quickly, almost faster than a CNC.
I put them on the CNC and then go sit down and watch TikTok.
Fair.
How do you?
Oh, fair enough.
And I got 2 CNCs, so while the CNC is cutting a table,
Word flex.
I can also cut, inserts. So
Fine,
yeah, that is kind of a flex.
Yeah, if I'm just trying to offer
2
some other
CNCs, no big
options.
deal.
NBD.
No, I like it, and I used to make them with
yeah, but you did
a box joint jig,
table saw box joint,
but
jig, right?
Yeah, that was before I would get 2-3 a week.
Yeah, I'm talking about one of the ones that you like press it to the edge of your table and you literally take a router and go meow 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 meow. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is faster than table, but
the new GTA ain't coming out until 2025.
Yeah,
so
I want to hear it.
That they were very loose with that 2025. What month? I mean, it could be January, it could be November.
Also, and I know Dan doesn't care, but PlayStation and Xbox are getting to release first, which means who knows when PC is going to come out after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm an Xbox guy, so.
Because like I bought that game twice. I've known people that bought that game 3 times over the last 10 years because you got it on Xbox. And you got
I actually bought it twice too, but on one platform. I originally bought the disc, and the disc wore out.
Oh,
so then I had to buy it digitally.
Only Dan could wear out a GTA disc. See that diskette though? Well, that'll never wear
out. I think it just got scratched to hell. I just whatever.
Stop.
I just got tired of fighting with it, and I just rebought it on a download. Yeah, I was making love to the disc. I mean, it's the perfect size, really. That little CD hole.
I gotta say though, watching a trailer and then them being like, a year and a half, sorry. Now I'm like,
that hurt. That hurt, man.
I kind of want to like replay the entire campaign and just have like dumb fun in it again.
Yeah,
would be fun. It's been a while, but I probably, I don't know, maybe I would play on with a controller. I just play on a computer because like the graphics are insane now. Like I with my new upgrades and everything, I don't want to. I have an Xbox, but it's one of the old Xbox ones. It's like it lays down. It's not this like the weird. I don't know. Do you have the new one? That new?
I have an Xbox One. I don't have the new Xbox. No, not yet.
Okay. Oh,
my plan was to buy the. My plan was to buy the new Xbox when GTA 6 came out, but like now I don't have to.
They're definitely gonna release something new by then. It'll be like like Xbox One Pro S Plus. Whatever Apple does. I don't know. I was having this conversation because like Bamboo just released like, hey, just give me a new printer. We're not gonna say anything for a little bit, and then they release another post that's like, if you want to get a sneak peek a day early, go to Micro Center. And I'm like, I'm so tired of these teases because like I want the Apple method where Apple goes, we have brand new iMacs and they're in a store right now. You can buy it after this keynote. And it's like, whoa, I'm so tired of these like teases where it's like, well, you want to see a trailer? You want to see a trailer? And then it's like, well, too bad. 2 years from now. Sorry, I'm not bitter or anything, but gets to me. I don't want to wait. Start with GTA 1. I used to play GTA 1 and 2. Top down.
I don't think I ever played GTA 1. I did play GTA. I think I started with GTA Vice City.
Vice City. Oh. Actually, wasn't my favorite. My favorite hands
PlayStation
down
2, I think,
was San Andreas. And then I remember it came, that in Vice City came out on the iPad. You could actually play the game on the iPad. So I played that at work a lot.
Yeah, I played Vice City on the PlayStation 2 before online was a thing. That was fun.
Oh, 4 was great because it just felt like me playing the game. It goes, Nico Bellic! Yeah. it rang a stank of home. And then 5 was 5 was a riot. I remember seeing that map for the first time, being like, damn, this is great.
I just played it a little while ago.
But you play mostly online,
thrown into a bad sport lobby.
What does that mean?
Online, if you grief or just are a random shithead, they'll throw you into a bad sport lobby of other
I thought there was like, because I
jerk
know
off
the
players.
game has like gambling. There's like
No.
you can be a drug dealer, whatever. But like I thought there was like an NFL like fantasy
No.
football draft league inside the game or something.
I was flying around just blowing people up, just having a good old time, and they're like, "You got thrown into a bad sport lobby. You have to stay here until you were forgiven." Like, oh, okay.
But isn't that online? You just like you're trying to survive because there's like what 8 other players trying to just give you a bad day.
Uh-huh.
How's that fun?
I don't know. I have fun with it.
I know. Well, because
Don't
you're
judge
the
me.
aggressor. You're the one doing all the damage. Should be a nice little woodworking mode, you know. Nice and chill.
Well, as long as they've been working on it, I would imagine that it's going to be a huge, huge map.
I think
At
it's
least
gonna
that's
be.
what I'm hoping.
I think it's gonna be as big as the current one.
Is
but
this a woodworking podcast? Why?
it is. Well, last week we talked about cars. Now we're gonna talk about GTA.
Yeah.
Listen, a lot of us play video games too, so very exciting.
I just play the one.
Play the one. It's got like a Bonnie and Clyde vibe to it too. I don't know. We'll see. I do like all the Easter egg stuff that people are finding on from the trailer as well. Like how a lot of the trailer was based on like actual news from Florida. And then like when they go to like rob the store, when a door's open, there's a sign on a door.
The little
like,
text on the door.
We no longer accept bills that have been inside your pants or something. But like that's actually a Florida thing though, because people would keep like money in their like swim trunks, and then they walk up Florida, you know, or in a bra. You can wear a bra, yes, Dan.
I keep my money in my bra.
So, random thought, but I did this. I was counting in my head, and I did a story, and at mid-story I stopped, and I had to restart because I went, "Whoa, Workbench Con is like less than 3 months away. It's literally
Wild.
It's 10 weeks away. It blows my mind."
I was just telling Kayla that. I'm like, can you believe that's almost here?
Yeah, dude, it's good. We're gonna blink and it's gonna be here. But I really like in my brain, I'm like,
Jake. Jake can say that. He lives there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it makes sense it's perfect setting for Florida. Get some Everglades in there. I'm sorry for GTA. But yeah, Workbench kind of is right around the corner, man. It's kind of scary.
I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
Back to the school bus. We actually are going back to the school bus. We're going to Alabama, where you can just hear the banjos on the wind. It's great.
Oh, the place you stayed on your way down there last year?
Yeah, so we're going to be going to...
Is that out of the way? It feels like it's out.
It is. We're probably going to do the same circuit. What's up, Patrick? So we're going to be going...
Nothing.
Down to probably Nashville again, possibly, depending on who... Like, if Brett and Bethany want to see us again.
They probably don't.
We might, but now we know a couple more people in Nashville. A couple more. We need like 1 or 2 more makers from Nashville area. So we might.
2 is a couple?
I guess, yeah. I know I met, so like Ashley, Ash Woodenhawk, and then there's like another account that we were interacting with, which clearly I'm not even that close with because I don't remember their handle. But we're going to make some noise about like, hey, we're going to be heading out that way and see if we can do some little like meetup or something.
Like some girl of trades or something, and I don't know.
Oh, that's Ann is down there. We'll head her up
she's
too.
in Nashville.
That's right. Yeah, maybe we'll just see what she's up to.
Do you need a hand? Ouch.
Wow, too soon, Dan. Too soon. Oh, Nick is 45 minutes from the bus, which the bus is 45 minutes from town. It's Alabama.
Well, he lives in that town.
It's just mountains in the middle of nowhere, dude. Like, we made it into the town that our friends live in and then drove for another 35 minutes to get to where they are. Yeah, so I mean, here's the thing. I'm spoiled. It's weird because I live in Jersey. I guess you live in Omaha. I don't know if it's the same, but like here, a town will end within like 5 minutes of driving. 10 minutes max.
No.
Like out in the middle of America, you could drive for like 35, 45 minutes. You're still in the same town, which is bonkers. Or city.
Nothing like that. Not around here.
I mean, even when we go down to Sarasota in Florida, like we get into Sarasota proper, it's another 35 minutes to get to Emma's house or old house. So it's weird. But anyways, we're doing that. We're going to Alabama, and then we're going to go up to to Workbench Con. We're gonna possibly try to do another stop somewhere in like the Carolinas, Virginia, but there's no one cool in that area.
There's definitely not.
There's no one there. I mean,
Absolutely
am
nobody
I gonna
there.
see John Cisnero? Come on, get out of here.
Yeah, I rest my case.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Izzy's cool. I might stop by Izzy's. I don't know. We'll see. We got to coordinate.
Hey, tomorrow is pretend to be a time traveler day. National day.
National or international?
National.
That would be an American holiday.
Pretend to be a time traveler day.
It's
not an actual time traveler. Just pretend to be one.
Just the pretend one.
Yeah.
You're rooming with Kamani. Should I be scared? Yeah, maybe don't talk about his wife. That's a callback to last year. Patrick, maybe take it easy. Suggestion: you shouldn't be scared. Be polite.
Man, that came out of nowhere.
That's good. Do not bring a banana.
Don't. That was good. Did we ever talk about why that's funny? Or should we talk about it?
Patrick got drunk. We all got drunk. First night at Workbench Con, we get drunk. And we're all making dumb jokes. We're hanging out. And then people make jokes. And then it becomes the running joke of the weekend. No one really got like really upset. But it was just really funny. Yeah. Don't get too lit at Workbench Con. Fair warning. I love you, Pat.
That was funny. I don't care.
Yeah, dude, I'm so stoked for Workbench Con. Oh, Dan, you and I got to talk about that thing for the con. That thing that Emma texted you about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my people reach out to you people.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we got to figure out if that's real. So teasing stuff, but and you already bought your flight, right?
Yeah.
You did. Okay, you're coming in Wednesday night.
Yes, sir.
Cool. That's when Workbench Con really starts. If you're coming in Thursday,
I know how to do it.
Loser.
Yeah, you got to be there Wednesday night.
No, Wednesday night is a nice pregame.
And I'm leaving Sunday, not Monday this time.
Well, that's good. But how early Sunday?
I can't remember. I think it's just like mid-afternoon.
Well, that's good.
Not super late.
Yeah, you don't want to do super early either, because that's just
I just kind of want to stroll out of the hotel, kind of leisurely. Dude,
and last year we did it right. I mean, me and Emma took naps in the middle of the day, like almost every day. It was awesome. Just snuck away for an hour, like before lunch, but after like all the classes were done, and then came back all refreshed, and we were going all night. And by all night, I mean I was in bed by 2. It was great.
There were several nights where I didn't go to bed until 3-4 in the morning.
Speaking of going to bed, should we do like?
You want to go to bed now?
No, do you want to do an extra little, you know, little something, little?
Oh, we said something a little bit ago. I should have wrote it down.
It was no, I don't think you could have said it. We couldn't have spelled it because you said the word, the grain. Whatever it was.
Undulating grains.
Like I was like, I almost told you to write it down, but then I'm like, I can't spell undulating. And I know Patrick can't. He's from Pennsylvania.
Hey, Siri, spell undulating for me.
Undulating. U-N.
I would not have started with a U.
T-I-N-G.
All right.
Dude, I was going like just with an O right at the start. Undulating? Yeah. I didn't think it was a U. I grew up in Poland, man. I barely speak English as it is.
I think you speak better English than I do.
You know what's crazy? Me does. English is my third language, but it's my primary. Super weird. Yeah. Ladies love it. The lady love it. The lady loves it. The one. All right. Should we jump into the show? Got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
This whole week we're just gonna talk about.
I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee.
Well, did you
Otherwise, the show is gonna be low energy.
Wait, we teased it. Do we want to do a secret phrase?
Yeah, undulating grains. AWP giveaway.
All right. And where should they email that for an extra entry?
AWPgiveaway@gmail.com.
Boom. So, undulating grain, Send it to awpgiveaway@gmail.com. If you send it to anotherwoodshop podcast@gmail.com,
It won't get counted.
it will get counted negative twice. Patrick. So
Let's see. How many do we have currently? 57 entries.
come on, guys.
Not a
you
whole
need
lot
more
of
than that.
entries.
Well, keep an eye out on Instagram too. We're going to be probably dropping some kind of like secret, like, hey, email this to us, blah, 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 random stories or something.
Man, I really need coffee. Good Lord.
I'm going to start sneaking
so
into
exhausted.
the AWP account and just being like, send the word butthole to whatever. And then tag Workbench Con.
Or just give like random woodworkers and other makers emails out. Send the word butthole to
Shop Sounds.
shopsounds@gmail.com.
I was so Jackman teased his 2024 calendar, and I used every podcast's like name and abbreviation for a coupon code. None of them worked. What a bummer.
Really?
I was like Shop Sounds. All right, no. AWP, Another Woodshop podcast, and with that other one, whatever. Anyways,
I got a deal working out with him currently.
Ooh.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll have to see how that goes.
I want to hear more.
He hasn't
about it.
held up his end of the bargain yet.
At his age, it's hard. Oh, that silence was nice. That was good. Finish it with a burp. All right. Well, we're
Sorry, I was watching
no.
emails come in.
Jerry Starfish. Yeah, Jerry Starfish. Email it to Shop Sounds. I don't know what their email is. I gotta look it up. But
Sure,
yeah,
it's shopsounds@gmail.com probably.
and guys, we're pretty excited. Next week we have a guest. It's Kamani von Strayhorn. If you may also...
Yanni, that's the thought of Kamani. Come on.
Kim Yanni, am I right? Ugh. Boring. Anyways, Kamani's gonna be on. We love Kamani. We've known him for a very long time, and he's I don't know, whatever.
He's a hack.
Yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, he's just whatever. But no, he's great. He's been a big part of the community. He's also started rapping recently, which is frowned upon. So I don't know. We'll see how it works out. And of course, we're going to be dropping more ways to win the giveaway. So if you want to try to win that ticket, make sure to tune in. And we'll see you guys next week. Dan?
I'm going to go get a cup of coffee.
I love you, sleepy man.
Bye.
I love you. Bye, bye, bye.
Sorry.
Okay, bye.